Sanchez
Unfortunate.
now Sanchez is on the injured list, but Sanchez has hit into some bad luck in this series. I mean, two hits that he hit to the left side on Tuesday night, and the shortstop just made unbelievable plays. And the last one was the one he ended up injuring his groin on, but really bad luck for Sanchez. We have metrics on him, but do you realize I stumbled upon this? So he pulls his groin last night. The game is on July 23rd. And he pulls his groin running to first base. The Hustlegate game last year in Tampa was July 23rd.
Yeah, that's weird. That's a really weird coincidence.
That blew my mind.
I feel like, what was the other one that you found a while? It was the
Dustin Fowler.
Dustin Fowler, yeah. The Moonlight Graham thing.
Same day or something as Moonlight Graham or something like that. And yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Although I'm glad to see that Dustin Fowler has made it to the pros again and has played.
For a while though, it looked
in major league games. For a while, it was looking like
happen.
Right. Yeah, that was pretty wild. But no, that's crazy. And yeah, I need to like, I'm looking at my medical shingle on my wall right now because I gotta pat myself on the back a little bit. And people were giving me a little shit. I feel like you were being a little sarcastic on Twitter as well when I said, "Oh, looks like he pulled up hyperextended quad." Everybody's like, "No, it's the ankle. It's the ankle."
What did I give you shit?
I saw what I saw.
When did I give you shit?
I don't know. But but that's what it looked like when he was running down the line and went past the bag.
He turned an ankle.
Yeah, but I think the reason that he had the groin injury was probably because the ankle made him take a weird step afterwards.
Okay, really?
That's what it looked like.
But he looked like he was running awkwardly in the step and a half before first base. He took a little stutter step because he realized he wasn't going to. His strides were not in line to hit the base.
Yeah, it threw him off.
And then that threw him off. And then he rolls the ankle, I think, as his right foot is passing first base. Right,
it touched the bag.
Touched it and rolled. And then you could see him pull up, and he was grimacing and stretching. He had a quote after the game. He said, "It just feels a little tight. It's not preventing me from walking or moving my back freely, so I'm positive about that. But we've got to wait until tomorrow until we get the test done and see where it is." So this definitely
his back. Is that what he said?
That's what he said. Huh. This definitely happened on the play. This is not an excuse for why he's been really, really struggling for a long time in a major slump. He's hitless in his last 19 at-bats, 10 for 85, which is a $118 average, 28 strikeouts over his last 21 games. Check out these splits. So April, 980 OPS, monster. May, 979 OPS, monster. June, 824 OPS. Very good player, all-star level, especially for a catcher. July, 358 OPS. That's like a pitcher. That's unheard of for someone of Gary Sanchez's level to have a 358 OPS. It's almost impossible to do for Gary Sanchez.
So they're saying that he's been healthy and all of this, but that's bullshit, right? I mean, that's complete bullshit. Someone doesn't fall off a cliff like that just because they're slumping and nothing's
So you
going
think
on.
for the last 21 games-ish, 85 plate appearances, at-bats, he's been dealing with something?
Goes back to London, doesn't
Why
it?
the hell, then, are they catching him so frequently? Did he not tell? Did he not tell trainers?
I mean,
it
could be part of it. Could just be him, trying to battle through something and just, telling, at this point he's a veteran player who probably has a lot more rope with the way that he talks to trainers and does things. So yeah, I could see that. But I mean, look, you look at the numbers. The numbers are very telling. That's not a slump. That's falling off of a cliff. And when you're falling off a cliff like that, something's usually happening. Whether you're sore in a certain area and it's preventing you to do what you normally do.
He's not hitting the ball for power anymore. He's not slugging. His slugging percentage disappeared.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. It's huge. I mean, it's like 188 from 642 to 188.
Well, first of all, 642 is mental. To slug 642, that's
but I understand
bonkers.
that. But the
188
is crazy.
Yeah, and his chase percentage is up a few points. His ground ball percentage is up significantly, and his average exit velocity is down. This is kind of what happened last year. Sanchez, the more he hit the ball on the ground, the worse news it was for Gary Sanchez because he's slow as crap and he's going to hit it into the shift.
So the fact that he pulled up with a groin injury, this is all soft tissue. There's a lot of things connected. You had talked about the fact that his back was okay, right? Like that was interesting to me.
That's a
comment.
quote from him.
I know, but that's an interesting comment because I've had these injuries. Like that's why I feel like I know what he's talking about. When you have a groin injury, a lot of times that can affect the piriformis that goes into your back, and you get like back. It feels like a nerve in your lower back.
Piriformis. That's
all
a nerve
that is connected,
or a muscle.
Yeah. It's
or
sciatica. It's sciatica. The sciatica.
Sciatica.
Yeah, it's piriformis.
I thought sciatica affects up through your hip, like the front of your thigh up through your hip.
It can, but it can also start in the groin. I've had it where it's gone down my.
I've had sciatica
where it's gone down my leg because when I was watching it live and I saw him pull up, I thought it was his quad. But the quad and the groin, like that's all connected. All of that area is connected, and you just kind of hope it doesn't spread. But when you have a lower back injury as well, when you can't move your back as well, sometimes that nerve can get pinched because of inflammation. Look, you laugh the fact that I'm a freaking doctor, but I know what the hell I'm talking about with this stuff because I've had it.